Hey folks, LocalTheatreNY.tv here. I'm Roger Gonzalez. I have Jack DeVille. Now, many of you may not know Jack DeVille, but I do because I've worked with him before. He's a wonderful playwright. He has incredible ideas, and he has an off-Broadway show right here at the St. Luke's Theater. Jack, tell us a little bit about your show.
Well, it's called Sergeant Stubby, the Great American War Dog Musical, and it is a true story. It's based on a remarkable first war dog of America.
How did you come up with that story? Where did you find this?
I was asked to write a show about the World War I, and I didn't know what would be an interesting musical, so I started Googling, and thank goodness that playwrights in the 21st century have Google, because I found Sergeant Stubby and fell in love.
So Google was the inspiration.
Google was my inspiration.
Sort of, for
this
say the name again.
Sergeant Stubby, the Great American War Dog Musical.
Now, we have some of the wonderful people behind this production right here.
Lawrence
who do we want to introduce?
Lawrence Wanko.
Come here, Lawrence.
He and I wrote the book, we co-wrote the lyrics, and Mr. Wanko wrote all the music.
Now, I understand, tell me about this. You actually did some of this work on Skype, so you're in...
He lives in Minneapolis. I live in New York City.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so tell us, Larry, how did you do that?
Well, it's really kind of amazing. What it is I would put my iPad on my music stand, and I would sit at my piano, and Jack and I would talk over the miles via, again, Skype, and we would share ideas with each other, and remarkably so, we could just talk as if we were in the next room and visit, and it was just remarkable, and lo and behold, we could just talk, and it was just came out wonderfully.
This is not our first time doing this.
I heard that. I heard
about
working
15 years ago, we wrote those magical red sneaks.
But you didn't do that on Skype back then.
Not on Skype. I think we just did it in letters.
This is
the telephone.
Digital internet playwriting, folks.
It is.
Larry, congratulations. It's
Thank
a
you
pleasure
very much.
to meet you.
Thank you very
We
much.
have a couple of
Matt
cast members.
Weinstein is Sergeant Stubby.
Hi.
Hey, now, wait a second. You don't look like a dog.
No, I just took all my makeup off.
So tell me, first, give us your name, tell us about your character, and tell us about how you play this wonderful Sergeant Stubby.
Sure, so I'm Matt Weinstein. I play Sergeant Stubby in Sergeant Stubby, the Great American War Dog Musical. I've actually played a dog before last year.
It was on your resume?
It's on my resume.
Okay, there you go.
I got the role. I don't know.
That's the way it works.
I played a dog on the national tour of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I played Max, so stepping into Stubby's shoes was sort of easy for me. Had to figure out stepping into. Thank you, Jack. Stepping into his paws.
How does a dog sing?
He just like we do.
There you go.
He's moved so much that he has to sing.
He's wonderful.
The magic of the
Now,
theater.
folks, don't you want to see this show? Don't you want to see what he looks like in costume? So that way you can figure out the difference, the stage magic and all that. Congratulations.
Thank
What's
you
your
so
favorite
much.
song in the show?
I love all of them. I think my favorite number to do is Paris the President and Peace for Christmas. It's a full company number. There's two completely different songs and dances happening at the same time. It's super fun, super magical, and it's almost Christmas, so it's perfect right now.
I love it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Now, you folks open December 3rd, right? Right
Yes,
now we're in
yes,
previews.
we're in
right?
previews, yes.
Let's introduce
Yes.
Megan.
Well, he is a
The lovely
true
Megan.
live real dog, but I had to create a love story. So Megan is kind of out of my imagination to this true story. So
Wait, is she a dog?
she's a
Yes.
dog.
I hope so. Otherwise, it would be like Family Guy.
A female Cocker Spaniel.
A female cocker spaniel. You know, the
She's a
hair
friendly
kind
and
of.
peaceful breed.
The hair kind of makes her look a little bit like
say
she
what.
could be. Tell us about your makeup and tell us about your romance here with Sergeant Stubby.
Well, the makeup used to take me an entire hour,
Right.
and today was the fastest I've ever done it. I had hair and makeup done by 30 minutes.
Yes.
So it did only take about 45 minutes today. But Penelope is. She's a kind of complicated character because she's a little bit more refined than everybody else. She has a name, she has a history.
I love it.
And Stubby took her in, and this is our backstory. Stubby took her in and kind of showed her the ropes of how to be a stray and how to survive on the streets. And that's kind of where their romance bloomed. And she didn't really realize how much she cared for him and how much she loved him until he went away.
Now, is there a beautiful romantic number between the two of you that we
Yeah.
can look forward to when we
Yes.
see the play?
Yeah.
What is it? What's it called?
Well,
So-
first you have.
Yeah, so first I have my longing song, which is very, very sad. My heart's breaking because there aren't things like Skype and FaceTime where I could FaceTime him and see how he's doing, and all she wants to know is if he's okay. And so that's her one moment saying, God, I
it's
just wish
called
I
My
could talk
Hero.
to him.
And
he's
that
my
was the
hero.
very first song written for the musical.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And so so there's another number.
Yeah, and
think.
so
What's the other
and right
number?
after that, there's a duet we sing called "Over Here Wondering What's Happening Over There."
And we're both talking about how much we wish we could know what's going on.
The show takes
everywhere.
place in New Haven, where he's from, and the Doughboys are from, and in France, where he goes. And so we have 2 shows going on at one time.
Oh, that's fabulous. So,
Yeah.
folks, listen. I want to ask you a question. December 3rd, you open. What days or nights are you performing
We
here at
play
St.
here
Luke's?
at St. Luke's on Saturday evenings at 8 p.m.
Saturday
and
at 8.
Sunday afternoons at 2 p.m. And it is an open-ended run, but come now.
Yeah,
Come
come
see
now.
us.
Don't wait till
Yes.
April. Come now.
It's a great idea for families, for Christmas or holiday gifts. Just go out and enjoy. Hey, folks, don't forget to follow us on LocalTheatreNY.tv, on Facebook. Don't forget to follow our groups. And please, let's support. Tell us the name of the show. Sergeant Stubby, the Great American War Dog Musical. Take care. I'll see you on the internet very soon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.